it's about that time of year where the E3 predictions start pouring in. If you're not a gamer and you're listening to this, sorry. E3 is where the big video game publishers and developers come to pretty much show off what they're going to do for the rest of the year. And so I specifically wrote down here Nintendo E3 predictions because I think they're always the most fun to do because they're
Are they
really
E3
bad
predictions or are they
they're
Nintendo Direct predictions?
That'll happen around the time of E3, yeah.
I don't know. Are they actually going to E3 this year or are they still just doing it direct?
I think they've just abandoned E3. I don't know. Well, do they still do a booth there? They just don't do their show there. I'm pretty sure that's how they work now.
I imagine they'll have a booth throwing off Labo.
Yeah,
they'll be pushing that hard.
Oh yeah, when does that come out? Is that even gonna be up before that?
I don't know.
I actually thought it was March. It might be the end of this month that it comes out.
They'll still be pushing it.
Yeah, probably. I want to play with it. My oldest nephew is old enough to probably handle it now. He's 5, I think. Or will be this year. I don't think I can leave him alone with it, but I think he's old enough to be able to like appreciate the construction of it. So I might use him as an excuse to play with it myself. But yeah, for what do you think or hope to see at this summer event called E3 or not for Nintendo?
Again, Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Switch.
Do you think it's going to be a brand new one, or they're going to just...
I hope it's not just a remaster.
I
Unless they remaster... What is it, Melee?
Oh, yeah. Well, I think the Switch game is still... Or the one for the Wii U is still the least played Smash that I've had. Just because of the time. I think Melee is probably still the most, and then Brawl in a close second. But that new one, like, we weren't even in the country.
Yeah.
When that one came out, were we?
No. We didn't get into it as much as we normally would.
Yeah, so I don't think I would mind if it was that game again. I hope if they do that though, and they make it a deluxe version or whatever, first don't call it Smash Switch or Smash for Switch the way they called it like Smash Bros for Wii U. It just seemed like a lame way. I almost wanted to just call it like Smash 5 or something like that.
Switch Smash Brothers? Give you SSB still.
Oh.
You bring the SSB
Switch
back.
Smash. Well, then it's Super Switch Smash Brothers.
Add an extra S.
Yeah. What's that extra S for? Yeah, if they do a deluxe though, it'd be cool if they just keep supporting it and add more characters, more stages, tweak the balance and all that. Then I'd be okay with it. It's one of those games where you almost don't want to keep putting out new ones and messing with the formula. Like,
yeah,
I can't even really think of how good the Smash for the Wii U is. I know Samus isn't fun to play as, so I
would have thoughts on that considering I liked my Dr. Mario and they just absolutely destroyed him the game after.
Yeah.
It was not the same character.
I don't know what they should do for that, but they need it sooner rather than later. Smash is like a staple now on Nintendo consoles.
Yeah.
And Switch has only been out a year. I think they usually come out the second year of a console.
They like to keep their cycles going with all their games, their core games.
Yeah.
So I imagine it.
I definitely expect to see.
That'd be the most expected thing to see.
Yeah. Do you think we'll see any Metroid?
I was just gonna say that too. There's got to be something else. They teased it last time.
They under-teased it last time. A logo floating through space is hardly even
It's been a year. Surely they have a better trailer now.
They announced it last time, I would say.
They'll have some sort of footage.
Yeah. Yeah,
they'll flash the logo again and a picture of Samus this time.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's all we get. It's twice as long as the last year's one. I could see it being just a teaser and not coming out this year.
They might just have a date at the end of it, though. Maybe they'll flash a
Literally
date.
Just says 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably late 2019 I could see it being. Which means 2019 will be a cool year with Star Wars Episode 9 and Metroid.
Because if they just flashed the logo Metroid last time, I'm guessing it was literally, they just decided, okay, we'll greenlight this, and that was it.
A lot of people are, I think, wrongly talking about Metroid 4 or Metroid Prime 4 being the big online thing for Nintendo, that they're going to try to compete in the shooter space. They've done Metroid multiplayer before, and it felt like Doom, like your gun's very static, and you know how that feel that you don't get from Destiny, but you get from games like Doom.
Yeah.
It was really like that, and I guess that's not bad. A lot of people do like that. I'm kind of out of touch with like PC shooters, so
maybe, but they could be. I mean, they've had more experience now with
True.
Splatoon.
Yeah,
Splatoon is definitely
That's a
put them on
pretty
that
big
path
online
towards
game.
it.
I wish you could play that split screen so that I could show you guys that game. I haven't even really played it because I can't play it with you guys. At some point, I gotta play it. Yeah, I just can't even imagine though that Nintendo's gonna try to compete with shooters though. And that's kind of disappointing because if they do put a shooter aspect into it and make an online mode, I feel like it's gonna be half-assed, and then it's like, well, it wasn't a success, so we may as well not try that hard next time either. Like never really push it to the point of having a solid online game.
Well, they do have the end of the free period for online is coming.
Yeah,
It is coming to a subscription soon, so you'd hope they've
or they gotta
figured it
launch
out a
it with
bit.
something. Like, what are we getting that's gonna be a really cool online game? I know what I would say would be a really cool online game. Well, Pokemon Switch is probably gonna be online. The 3DS versions have been, and I expect to see that this year. It's gonna be at E3, I think, for sure. Although last year when they announced it, they were pretty wishy-washy about whether or not we would have it this year. But I could see it launching in the fall, which is when they usually do. And I think we just had one, right? Sun and Moon 2 came out just this year, or 2017.
Didn't pick that one
Yeah,
up.
I haven't played any of the Sun and Moon games, which is the first Pokemon game since 1998 that I didn't play, and it feels strange. But knowing that the Switch is now like my go-to handheld, including it's weird to have two handhelds from the same company.
If they ported that to the Switch, I would play it.
Yeah, I would have bought it if they ported it to the Switch.
Because, yeah, frankly, I've had bad luck with 3DSs recently. One of them died. The other one was I found out it's region locked.
Region locked, yeah.
Completely shut me out of the store.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
There's definitely other games that I'm paying attention to for E3.
Yep.
Last of Us 2 has been rumored.
Well, that's like confirmed.
It has been confirmed.
Right? Yeah.
I want to see more of it. Right? Yes.
Has
it was just there was a trailer.
Okay, I didn't see that. I still have to play the first one.
You need to play the first one.
I've owned it for like 2 years.
That game was awesome.
Yeah.
It is awesome.
I'll get to that one as soon as I finish Horizon. And I'll get to that as soon as I find time for Monster Hunter. And I'll get to that as soon as we're done filming podcast.
But yeah, I'm definitely interested in that one.
Yeah.
And what else is there? Microsoft will probably have some sort of... There's a rumor for Halo 6.
That almost has to happen.
I'm just kind of
Yeah.
To be honest,
Halo could still
the Halo heyday for me peaked with the original and then went downhill from there.
You don't think it peaked with Halo 2? I mean, my best memories are Halo 1.
Yeah, I would probably play Halo 2 more than Halo 1 though, just because of the online.
And because it was online, and it was, for me, it was every
and the clans.
night. Literally from the day it came out until I can't say until the day Halo 3 came out, because I think Brandon broke up with me just before that came out. And that was the end of that. But yeah, it was. I probably have more hours in that than I'll ever have in another video game. Halo 2 for sure. I would turn that on and not even do anything. Just sit in the lobby and talk to talk to one of the IGN guys or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this E3, actually. There's quite a bit of stuff that's been building up that we don't know about and has a chance to reveal.
Anthem?
Yeah, I'm a little scared about Anthem.
Hopefully see some more on Anthem.
That could be a really fun game.
Very Destiny-esque looking game.
Now that I've played Monster Hunter 2, it looks like it has a lot of that in it.
Yeah.
Which
it
is
looks
a cool
like a bit of like
combination.
Monster Hunter Destiny. I'm sure there's other games that I have not played that can be tied into that area, but I'm interested to see how that one goes since Destiny 2 didn't really work for me.
Yeah. Destiny 2 is actually something we'll bring up in the next topic, because it's about microtransactions, and that's what worries me about Anthem a bit. And it's not that the microtransactions break the game, but when they have too much of a focus, and you can just tell that things were being removed from the core experience to cater to microtransactions, then I feel like you have a problem. There's a lot we could talk about there. We'll stick to some E3 stuff. I hope to see an Animal Crossing for Switch, and I hope
they just came out with the mobile game though.
Yeah, but I think everyone knows mobile games are flash in the pan type stuff, and I think it was a good strategy because like a lot of people don't know what Animal Crossing is, and the mobile game was just like, oh, this exists, I guess, kind of thing, and it's free. You can just try it out, and then when they launch the big full game, if they do the marketing right on it, I don't know, they could really get more buzz about Animal Crossing.
Does Nintendo know that it's a flash in the pan?
I don't know. I mean, maybe they still make money on it. I'm sure they still make money on Pokemon Go, but do they still make it on Mario Run? I don't know.
I'm not sure about that.
It would be really cool if Pocket Camp evolved and became a component of the next Animal Crossing for Switch. I would love to see something like that where because the big problem with the Switch is it's portable, and when you put online into that, you can't really like be out in the middle of a field playing an online game on your Switch. But you could be on your phone doing little aspects of the game that you then get back to Wi-Fi, and you bring your Switch out and things interact that way. I'd love to see more and more of that kind of hybrid stuff happening.
That could work, I guess, but yeah. The whole mobile aspect and is it AR, VR? It'd be AR.
Yeah.
Of the other Pokemon game just gets ruined when everyone starts spoofing their location and hacking games.
I played it pretty pure, where I was just like, didn't really follow any guides, didn't do any research or anything. I just walked around and I had somebody with me whenever I was doing it. I would never just go out alone and wander my neighborhood looking like a weirdo. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I saw plenty of people doing it. But yeah, I always turned it into a social thing. It was just fun to walk around parks or whatever and, oh my god, look, and catch guys. I'll never forget the walking out of my house here and just the little park that's just down the street. Mm-hmm. And there was just like people everywhere. And I actually felt like where I lived had people occupying it, not just houses and cars.
That's true.
Which is how suburbia normally feels. Yeah, it was pretty cool for that, like, first weekend kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's about all I'm really thinking about for Nintendo.
Elder Scrolls 6 has been rumored also.
I still got to get around to Skyrim.
Well, whatever. And a sixth Elder Scroll game.
That is Skyrim's 5, right?
Skyrim has been released so many times.
Yeah, I know. I have it on the Switch and I haven't booted it up yet.
It's been out about 5 times, though I guess one of the versions is really just it with all the DLC, and one of them is a slightly remastered
I hear it's
version.
full of bugs, too.
That's just they kind of ended up becoming part of the charm of that game. It's sort of weird stuff happening. I played it pretty good when it first came out, but I did not need to see it on that many times. It's lived its life.
It's definitely everyone in the world has the opportunity to play Skyrim.
Yeah.
Surprised, or I wouldn't be surprised if in like 10 years we see it on mobile.
That'll be the release. Actually, this year it'll be the big.
Oh, does it come out
reveal?
Every year?
Will be every year they seem to release another version of Skyrim. I think that's all I really have on E3. I'm hoping there's some good surprises in there, but
yeah, this is I think I didn't feel surprised by anything last E3. I don't think Nintendo did anything that really shocked me. I was happy to see Metroid, but I would have just been pretty neutral if I never saw another Metroid Prime game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It'd been so long anyways.
Yeah, it'd been so long, and I never even played the third one, so I'm not a big enough fan. I own it. Again, a game I'll play eventually. At one point, I just need to put down games that make you do hundreds of hours and just burn through all of the rest of the backlog. I should stream them.
I still
make it part of this channel.
What is that other one? By the creators of I can't remember the side scroller. Was it inside?
Oh, Cuphead.
No, inside the dark.
One of the Cuphead.
The dark one that was out on the Xbox. Limbo.
Oh yeah, Limbo.
Is it? I think it's Inside. Is their other game?
I'd be interested in that. Did you ever beat Limbo?
Many times. I've beaten it more than once.
Okay, yeah. That'd be a fun one to do.
The other one that came out, it got really well reviewed. I actually own it, and I still haven't got around to playing it.
Is that Xbox as well?
Yeah.
Okay. We should do that one on the big new TV. Sure to look nice and sharp. Same art style?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuphead would look great on that TV. I'm sure.
Yeah, Cuphead. I haven't gotten around to that one
I was waiting for
either.
that to come out on the Switch, but I haven't heard anything about that happening. So
Not sure, but I'll play it.
Might just grab it on the Xbox, yeah. I wonder if it's in 4K. All grainy, but not super high resolution.